2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. We're at beautiful Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. I'm Luke Orwell alongside Rich Beam, and this opening hole's about as soft as this course gets.
It's the only hole that is a gift on this golf course. 503 yards, par 5. Tee shot sits well above the fairway, and once you find the fairway or any of the surrounding areas, the only real danger is that gaping bunker in front of the green. You want no part of that for any of the pins. I have to say, Luke, this is the ultimate easy hole, starting hole on the PGA Tour, because after it, the other 17 aren't easy whatsoever. You need to make 4 here or less to get yourself in a good mood. If you make 5, you're going to be a little cranky.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2.
Okay.
Time to tee off at the second. Come on, you're better than that. This shot from the first cut of rough. Yeah, that one's looking good. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Oh, nice looking putt. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Teeing off here at the third hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Going with the hybrid. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
That's well holed. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. Going with a 3-wood here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, nicely played. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
This is his third.
Okay, let's get back to the action. He has about 14 feet to the hole. This one's online. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
From around 180 yards out. Only one shot off the pace. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He's currently tied for 11th. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
There's this one to kick right. A tie for 3rd spot on the leaderboard, up for grabs if he can hold this. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Handy effort, that one. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 9-iron. Pretty sure that one's headed left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Time now for the 4th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. This is their 5th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, this looks like about 28 feet.
Never quite hit that.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And this one's for quadruple bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Luke coming off a disaster on the last hole. They really need to shake that off and bounce back here on this hole.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down on the 9th hole now. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 2 over for the day. Oh, well played. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. This one's tracking. Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Good looking putt. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Oh, that is crushed. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was wonderfully done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go in. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And it's time to recap that play. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera Ridge. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface. Here's some action from just a short time ago. The scientist, Bryson DeChambeau, with a fantastic shot. This one's for birdie. Hey, nice looking line. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Even for the day. Well struck. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. and just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one needs to kick left. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Even for the day. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. This one might roll into the rough. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Go on, get in the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Come on, sit. Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantlay did just moments ago? Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
This would be a great up and down. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
And well holed. Let's move on. And with that now, back to level par. You've arrived at a par 4. Time to step into the bunker now. Got some good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And the putt drops, now even par, heading down the stretch. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Take a look at this attempt from way out. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Going with the 7. This one might need to set. A quality shot, that. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, it looks like about 23 feet from here.
Ooh. 8 feet to the cup. Good stroke. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And this putt for a share of the lead. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Oh, well done. And here we are with the third shot. Going with the 8-iron here. It's a little wayward.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome looking second.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
How close was that to going down? And this putt for a final score of 71. It's on a good line. And that will conclude his tournament to date. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. We're at the Chariot Open. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside PGA champion Rich Beam. We're in the booth, and down on the course is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Very pleased to be with you and Rich here at Macquarie Shores. And what a beast of a first hole. This one starts out with a par 5. That's 567 yards from the tips. Curling around to the left to a green nestled onto this California coastline. This course is a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what kind of action unfolds here today.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 20 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Starting the round at even par. Here we are at the second tee. That's a good-looking shot there. Opting for the 3-wood. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Would be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not bad. All right, John. How's this putt looking?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. And that'll drop him down to even par now. The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
Third shot now.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 4th. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago. Lining up for his third now. Second shot here on the fifth. Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Time to tee off at the sixth. And John, what's this one looking like?
This is a dicey lie, guys. Really deep rough here, and it's really thick too. Hopefully they can deal with this and be on their way shortly.
That's an awful error. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh, right by the hole. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And back to the course with the live action. This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Is currently sharing 8th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And now we go to the 9th. This happened a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues, injury-wise, and also personally losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Ooh, nice line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. That one's heading down Broadway.
John, give us a small update.
I'm down on the 11th now, and this is Patrick Cantlay's next shot.
Looking really good. Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt to move into a tie for first. Opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Just needs this one to kick right.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down on the 14th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Sitting at 3 under par in a share of 2nd spot. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
That limits the damage. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Whew. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That'll help make a big move. And it's worth taking another look at that one. And now at 3 under overall. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. That's some good golf right there. Going with the 5 wood. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. He's currently tied for 3rd. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That swing's so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well, there's a wild ride. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. If it's up, it could be in. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they lucked out here. I mean, they did get into some deep rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Going with the hybrid. Smart shot, always back into the fairway. It's a safe play. And here we are with the third shot. 3 behind our leader. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Getting ready to play their third. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 5th place. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. That's tiny. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Going with a 3-wood here. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's return to live play now. For all the young stars out on tour, Patrick Cantlay, he seems to have come really to the fore 5 or 6 years after we thought he would. But now that he's here, he seems to be here for the long haul.
Well, I think he appreciates the game more than he did when he went through the spells where he was injured. I think that being away from the game really gave him a different outlook on it. And I think now he appreciates it. He plays it so well. He's methodical. He's talented. He really understands and knows what he's capable of achieving in his game. And he does it. He's a competitor. I love the way he plays the game.
And as our player gets ready to face their final hole, they're confirmed to be 2 shots off the lead. Bit disappointing, that one. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very deep down in here.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
I like the look of this. And that signs off on today's round. Is this a case of so close yet so far? I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.